Hello, my people, my people, my people. We are coming again with this video because we see in the medias all these things happen between President of Burkina Faso, Traore, and everybody say enough is enough. No more be a slave to these Europe countries, especially American countries. My people, I'm with you. I don't understand. Me too, I'm asking questions. The reason why I choose to make this video, because sometimes the Lord bless us and they order somebody to come trying to separate people. And I understand in Burkina Faso it says, unity is a powerful. Unity is a key. When you are all together, unity together, it's hard for somebody to come and separate you guys. And I said it's very, very sad. It's a lot of questions I always ask myself. Why America, every time there's African country trying to do right for his people, trying to do right for supporting one another. If there's any African country that they say, let's just mind our own business and do us, to everything that we do belong to the people. But the things I don't understand, there is some country, either France, either United States, they have to come and make people divided. I don't know why. Burkina Faso is a country that the Lord give to Burkina Faso people. And Ibrahim Traore is a person that the Lord put there to do the work of bring people together and help his own people to bring them back to the right place, to bring them back to the right place. But there's something somehow, this Europe country, they always trying to bring the problems between people. It's like they love to see African people die every day. If there's so many refugees in different countries, it's because of all these problems that is happening with the Europe country. They always go against things that African people do for their own country. So I don't understand why the General of United States can come and speak out to say that Ibrahim Traore is using the resourcing of the country, the gold and all that stuff for himself. When we all see, the whole world see, the whole Africans see that this man is really, really, really trying to change and make his country better. What's wrong about that? There's nothing wrong. If Americans think like Ibrahim Traore is using all this resourcing to benefit for himself, then the first people to complain is Burkina Faso people. We ought to see Burkina Faso people go out and protest. They protest and say, okay, we don't have a water to drink. We don't have a this and that. We are suffer. But these people, they are even loving the man. The man is being loved not only with the Burkina Faso people. The man is being loved all over the nation, the world. So the man is do good. We all see. There's the things that he already did with the country since he been there. There's improved. But it's good to accuse the man, and it's also good to bring the proof of show that, okay, this man is really, really using the resources of the country for himself. But there's not even any proof. You just came, disappear somewhere, and you start accusing the man. That's wrong. Africa country belong to African people. Europe country belong to the European people. America country belong to American, right? But why every time America, when they trying to see people doing right, they always have the way to come, trying to bring the problem. But when themselves, they have so many problems in the country, But there's nobody ever come tell them what to do. But they want to tell people what to do. That's not okay. Ibrahim Traore is a man of the word. Whatever he say, he do it. We see already school is free. We already see so many things that the man build, the road, all these things that he's doing it. He's do right, trying to bring his country together, unity. Not even him, even there's some African people that they see, they love the man because the man is do right. But they always somebody somehow in America, he always have to bring the problem to African people to not be together. I don't know. Because right now, if they try to take Ibrahim Traore, it's going to be something very, very bad in this world. It's going to be very bad because Africa, they're not going to accept any European people come to the country anymore. You know, I don't think it's a good step to do. The general says what he says, but the general doesn't even live in Burkina Faso. He doesn't live there. So how does he know that this man is using the resourcing of the people and using for himself when there's no proof? We see so many Africans suffer because of this issue of resourcing. I think African president is a time that they need to wake up, to come together, and to understand that unity is a power. When they come together and they do right to the country, do you really think there's a people that they will even try to come to this Europe country? We come here is because the problems that we have in our own countries. You know, lifestyles is hard. It's because of this politician. The politician, they are making people to be living life that they're not supposed to be living. Children born, they never even have education. Look at the generation of today. They all do is just drinking, smoking, stealing. But if the education was right in Africa, do you really think people that will come to these countries? No, they're not going to come. There's no African that will come to this Europe country, France, Belgium, all these countries that they run away from and they try to go to be a refugee there. It's because the country is not produce the way it's supposed to produce for people to live right. So African president, they need to understand that everything that built in this world come from Africa, all the materials. So why those people that they have all these things, the countries of Africa, they have all this resources, but they become again poor countries in this world? Why? I don't think the president of Africa, they even ask this question. How can you feel good as a president? You go to sleep, you get a good sleep when your own people, they are suffer. And you don't even feel anything's wrong to see these children sleep in the street. These children, the mom, the dad, die in this kind of shooting war zone. We need to think. We need to think as African people. You know, God give you guys those land. And those land, God put those resources for a reason. He didn't put those resources for just put. But he put those resources for you guys to use it and using to benefit for people, them too, to use it. Each person benefit to those things. Those resources, each person, they have to benefit of it. The generation of today, they also need to benefit of those. That's what God put there. But when you want to take everything yourself and you want to people, leave your people to suffer, there's a time it will come, you're not going to eat that money. We're all going to die. We're all going to leave this world. But what are we going to leave for our children? That's the problem that we need to ask ourselves. Ibrahim Traore is do right. And what he's doing is doing for his country. And that country was given by the Lord. And God gave him that country and give him this resourcing to be able to build this country. The man says, this resourcing is not for me, myself. It's for all people of Burkina Faso. They need to benefit on all this resourcing. They need to eat right, sleeping right. They need to have a power. They need to have a water. They need to have a good street. They need to have all kind of things that they need to have to be happy with what they have, the resourcing. What's that wrong there? There's nothing wrong there. I don't see anything wrong there. The man is do right. So my people, we need to stand together. We need to hold each other together. And we always have to be unity. And whatever come is not going to separate us when we are unity. So Ibrahim Traore, we all behind him because he's our brother. And he's our brother, he's our father, he's our uncle, is everything to us because he's do right for his people. He don't want his people to suffer. So the things he's doing is right. All the resourcing belong to the African people, not to the Europe people. If they want to come get the resourcing, there's nothing wrong. But they need to come to the door, not to come to the window. And all this is a problem of the president's African president. They don't want to be unity. They don't want to be unity. The same things that they are doing, all the resourcing that they're taking there, is the same car that you drive in your country. The same phone that you use in your country is material come from your country. Why you cannot find a way to find the people, the engineer that they are in your country, they study, they be having experience of do all these things. And you also start produce those cars, phones in your country. And if people don't want to come to work with you, you sit down in a negotiation, you say, okay, 50-50. You know, you take 80% and you give them 20%. That's how the business go. So my people, I'm just want to shoot this video because I feel like I cannot stand quiet because it's getting to the point that I don't know this Europe country if they are look at us as Africa like we are just idiot. I don't know. You know, they are taking stuff from our country, our own land. They are taking stuff. We allow them to take stuff from our own land. And besides taking the stuff, they also want to kill us too, to finish us. So we need to say no is no. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. God, He give us those land. He give us those country. There's a reason why the Lord put us there as African in those land. There's a reason why God put all those resources to our countries. So those resources belong to the people of Africa. If anybody want to come to take those resources without permission of the people of Africa, then the people of Africa, they need to stand and say, no, enough is enough. This thing belongs to us. So you have to come speak to us. So we negotiate. You take half and I take half. That's the way it goes. We all behind the Traore. Traore, the person that you come to try to take down, you have to take all the Africa down. You have to take all the Africa down. Because Africans now, they are stand, they are awake. It's not the African of 1965. No. We're in 2025. Each person have a right to do right for his country. And that's what Traore is doing. Traore is trying to do right for his country. He don't want his country to go out and go beg stuff that they need to beg. So he says that has to go to beg to this country out. Let us do the resourcing for ourselves. And this resourcing belong to the Burkina Faso people. I don't see what's wrong there. My people, God bless you all for all you see this video. But we're going to continue to fight. Continue to fight for Traore. We continue to cry out. Our voice have to go out. Each African country, if you are African, stand out. Do what you can to be able to save our countries. Because we suffer for so many time, so long. We suffer so long we suffer. But enough is enough now. God give us the land, and those land we didn't give ourselves. It's the Lord give us those land. And we cannot have somebody to come trying to take this land from us. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Africans suffer too much, too long. African dying so many years. Africa continue to die till today. But now we have other people come trying to tell us what to do with our own resourcing. No, that one is not going to pass. God bless you all, and let's be unity and work together every day, and not to leave the enemy to enter, you know, because this African president, what they do, they just take the money and accept people to die. The money that they take themselves, they're not going to live forever. They're not going to live forever. What's the good to see your own brother die? What's the good to see your own brother suffer? What's the good to see your own brother struggle? When the resourcing, it could help any person that live in that country. Let's think twice. African president, we need to stand, and let's not continue to kill your own people. Enough is enough. African, they are dying too many dying. Each country, look what has happened to Congo. Look what has happened to Congo. People dying, but there's no solution. But only the solution to them is to come get the resourcing, all these minerals, that's that they come get it. But when they don't talk about people that are dying, they don't care about people dying. They only care about the resourcing, the mineral that they're taking. We need to think. We need to stop this. We need to stop this. We need to stop this. So that was the video that I just shot. I my people, if you see something else, we'll come. We'll come. We're not going to stop. We're going to continue to cry out to when things are going to change. God bless you. Bye. Bye.